Okay, so we're doing a problem here. There's the first entry. What's your name?
Mike.
Mike, like me. All right, Mike, see that entry? That was the first entry. What happened was they invested $22,500 into the business.
Right.
So therefore, cash increased.
Over here.
Now he goes to the T account. He puts into the asset cash, $22,500. Put a little one next to that, the circle.
So the cash also.
Should I put the circle on number one? That like a circle. Put like a one next to it, so it indicates the first entry. Now the other account involved was net worth, also known as owner's equity or capital. It goes in. It increases on the right side. You see. That's why we put it on a separate piece of paper.
Expense more, right?
Okay, a separate part of the computer screen.
Yeah, it's an asset.
What's the second entry?
So this is.
Can you read the second entry to us, please? Jigna?
Purchase 375.
Purchase what?
Purchase office supplies.
All right, office supplies. So write down office supplies, Mike.
And the
Okay,
purchase.
Michael. We'll just put that, your office supplies.
over here.
And what's the other, what did it say, with cash?
375.
And cash underneath. Now, Mike, is cash increasing or decreasing?
It's decreasing, so we credit.
We have more cash?
Because
We have less cash.
Okay, and cash is therefore,
Oh, so we
it's decreasing only.
do
so,
the journal entry, then we bring it over to the
that's
account.
right. So you see the T account cash? Plus on my T account means increase, minus means decrease. You see the cash account, Mike?
No,
Yes,
So cash is, in this case, is cash increasing or decreasing?
it's
yeah.
decreasing.
Debit or credit?
Debit.
What does debit mean?
The right side of the,
No, left.
It's not like, yeah.
Debit means left.
oh, credit's right side.
Credit is right. In Spanish,
That's it.
derecha is right. In accounting language, credit is right.
Credit is right. debit
Okay?
is
All right, so cash is gonna be what, debit or credit?
Credit.
Correct answer. All right, so credit
What was
cash,
the amount involved?
375.
Increases on your
Here.
website.
Yeah, you might make it perpendicular.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now, is supplies increasing or decreasing?
Increasing.
That's why it's a debit, not because I needed a debit. You gotta be careful.
Right.
Okay? Post up to your T account. Now he's gonna, so make a new T account for supplies. Mike, go down a little bit though. Here you can use this for an eraser. Make a T account for supplies, because leave you some space for cash. Just, a little bit down.
Like commission revenue?
You just need a little space for cash.
Bill.
Okay, so put your plus minus on that T account. Put your plus on the left. Okay, cool. Now, now post it up. So supplies increase, so therefore it's where, debit or credit? That's right. And put a little 2 next to it. All right, now post up the cash.
Accounts receivable?
But you don't.
Now go right to the top though, to save space, or we won't have space. Entry 2, put a little 2 next to it.
Mike,
What's our third entry?
Third is compounding entry.
A compound entry. That means there's more than one debit or credit. But it's gonna, debits have to equal credits though. That's called the double entry method. On your test, you might have a question. What's the double entry method? It means that debits equal credits. What does it say?
Purchase office equipment for $6,066.
Okay.
Paying $3,200 in a cash and sign a 30-day for $3,400 not payable.
Okay, so what accounts are involved?
So the equipment expense.
No, expense means to use. We're not using, we're buying it.
So you're buying.
What is it? Equipment? And what was the cost of equipment?
$6,066.
That's called the historical cost principle. What we pay for something is what it's worth. Equipment fee.
6,000.
It's just equipment, yeah.
Just
It's
on
just
equipment.
Okay, so-
$6,600.
Now, the reason why equipment is debited is why? Because it's increasing and all assets increase on the left side. And we paid cash. How much cash we paid?
3,200.
Is cash increasing or decreasing?
Cash decreasing.
Debit or credit? And how much? 3,200. And we're going to pay the rest later. What's called that A/P. Account pay. Mike, let me ask you a question before we go here.
Yes.
These guys need to understand this. Jigna, you see the account up there, account payable? You see the T account I have up there?
Yes.
In this situation here, is account payable increasing or decreasing?
Increasing
Correct answer, debit or credit?
credit.
That's right, how much for?
1,200.
No, 3,400.
3,400, so it's credited 3,400. Okay, now that's entry 3, put a little 3 next to that. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Now he's gonna go post to his T account, so he first goes to equipment, he posts equipment. Leave it, Mike, we have to, folks in California need to see this.
Okay.
So, I was telling Hashim that, I put 3, he said, can't we do this without, I said, we can't, because it would be not right to the people in Arizona if they didn't get this. Okay, now post to cash, 3,200. Pull a 3 next to that, so if there's an error, I can find the error. That's why we do that, Jig. And in the real world, they put the date, but they put a number. Post to, now he's gonna post to account payable.
It's 3,400 goes on the credit side.
On the right side, the credit side. And a good habit, what is to write, just on above that T account, write for equipment on top of the T account. It's always good to indicate that on a test, or in the real world, so we know what the payable's for. It's helpful.
Put it on top or
Yeah,
to the
just,
right
so,
of
just,
it?
well, no, right where it is, for equipment, that's beautiful. You could abbreviate EQT or something like that. Okay, entry 4 we're ready for, we're moving right along here.
That's 3.
Real estate commission bill to clients amount to 5,700.
So they billed a customer 5,700?
Yeah.
Let's see if Jigna knows this, we'll be biased and ask the girl first. Jigna, what accounts are involved here, first of all?
Accounts receivable.
Okay, that's right, because it says billed. So we sent a bill to them. Why? Because they owe me money. What's the other account?
Cash.
Why did they pay us cash? It says they paid us cash?
They don't say.
Real estate commission bill to clients amount to.
Why did we send them a bill? Why did we send them a bill?
Because we perform the service.
We performed this service, and what's that called?
Service revenue.
Service.
Revenue. Just the word revenue makes it legal. Okay, now is revenue increasing or decreasing, Jig? You see the revenue to your account here in the income statement section?
Revenue increase.
It's increasing. You know why it's increasing? Because it's a verb. And verbs are always increasing. Mike works Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so my revenue is going to keep going up. Revenues and expenses are verbs, so they're going to keep always going up. The light is burning. That's light expense. Monday, Tuesday, it doesn't go down, it goes up. Mike?
That was good, I didn't know, I like that verb one.
Okay. They don't say that. They don't say that in the book either, but for many years of teaching, I finally figured it out.
What was the
Okay.
amount involved?
So revenue's increasing, therefore debit or credit. Jig, now tell me the debit, let's see if she knows.
Accounts payable. is
No,
the-
revenue, not accounts payable. We perform,
Revenue is the credit.
that's right. That's right. And the asset account receivable is increasing or decreasing. See, we have to always say to ourselves, on each account, is it increasing or decreasing? So account receivable was increasing, that's why it's a debit. Now go, Mike, post it up. Now Mike's gotta go make a new T account over in the asset page. If we're doing this at home, Jigna and Hashim, Mary knows this, we put it on a separate piece of paper, 3 pieces of loose leaf. Okay, when we're first learning. Put your plus minus on top of that T account. And then post up account receivable. And we did 4 entries.
Yes.
And then post up to revenue. That's on our 3rd piece of paper. Mike, you always do this on 3 pieces of paper, separate pieces.
Assets, liability, owner's equity, and the income statement.
That's right. That's right. On 3 separate pieces of paper. They don't teach you that, do they? That's why I have a
No.
website. Post up to revenue. That's why Mike has a that's why I have a website and they don't. If they do, it won't help them anyway if they don't teach it like that, you know? They won't make any sense. We'll be right back.